I was not planning on uploading YouTube videos today. I was thinking about taking the day off until I opened Twitter and heard Nick Martinez was nearing a deal to return to the San Diego Padres. And now, in fact, as I am speaking, John Heyman tweeted out 2 minutes ago, Nick Martinez is going back to the Padres days after opting out, sides an agreement. Now, we haven't heard anything besides this, and I'm going to do this as a live reaction. Nick Martinez is back, and I'm just going to talk about Nick Martinez before we even hear the numbers in the deal, and we'll go ahead and jump back when that happens. Just to go back and talk about the numbers that Nick Martinez put up this year, Nick Martinez had a 1.1 WAR according to Baseball Reference, 4 wins, 4 losses, 3.47 ERA. He pitched in 47 games. He started 10 games. He also had 8 saves. He pitched over 100 innings. He had 95 strikeouts with a 1.288 WHIP. Now that's a very solid pitcher right there. You know, that's a very solid season. He really settled in once he became a reliever. Once he became a reliever, he was locked in to performing. You know, and that's when he was at his peak, was when he became a reliever. To go on to his baseball savant and see exactly who he's comparable to for the season that he had, and get an idea of what to expect in the future. We're going to go ahead and take a look at that right now. Yeah, so just taking a quick look at Baseball Savant for people that are interested in that. His best pitch was his changeup. He was elite in average exit velocity. He had a pretty good fastball spin. He had a really good chase rate. Besides that, the rest of his stats are pretty mediocre. He did just finish his age 32 season. Now he has an average pitch speed of a 93 mile an hour fastball, 80 mile an hour changeup, 89 cutter, 82 curve. I don't know exactly where that factors in the sinker to be, but the sinker is one of the pitches that he really needs to stretch out and use a lot more this year. He uses his repertoire a lot. He's a very good pitcher. So, in my opinion, Nick Martinez is the 5 starter as of now. This is a great signing. I'm hoping it's about 10 mil AAV, give or take. That's just what I hope. One can pray, one can pray. Nick Martinez is a guy that if he pitches off of his stuff, he's one of the best pitchers on the team. Now, he needs to change some of this stuff. Some of the interesting points that I've discussed with other people I talk to about baseball is he needs to use his sinker more. His sinker is 10 times more effective than his four-seam. And he's dynamite the first time through the lineup. It's just all about keeping it so he's dynamite throughout the lineup 2, even 3 times. Now, Nick Martinez, he's probably going to be the 4 or 5 starter in this situation. We still have one more opening, and this is a guy that I expected the Padres to re-sign. I was expecting him to be a lock to re-sign, and I'm surprised it's taken this long. But we're going to go ahead and get right into the numbers when they come out.
It is the next morning, and finally, we have the Nick Martinez deal, and it is going to be Nick Martinez, $26 million, 3 years with many extras. So that means, by many extras, that means there's tons of incentives for him, and the incentives can apparently get him up to $12 million. Now, I had a source tell me that it was $8 to $9 million a year last night, but I wasn't willing to upload a YouTube video talking